They said it wouldn't be televised. You would think it ain't no revolution. You shine a light and translucent. Type crazy, no Cam Newton. These ain't Panthers. These ain't white hoods like.
Nice adjustment there, going to the full court press, trying to ratchet up the pressure here a little bit.
And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Devin Booker, also Green out there, Dillon Brooks out there with Malowich, and it's Novak in at the four-man position. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
And now let's swing it over to Amp. Connects again from distance.
Night in and night out, you can count on him to stretch the defense and just open up the floor.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? It's amazing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
What athletic ability from MP. Plenty of bounce in those legs.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
When you turn great defense into easy offense, you are going to put yourself in a great position.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
And the rejection by MP. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10? Good, another from 3.
Now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. Green against Kirk. Back to Green. Clock at 6. Brooks for 3. Alston with the rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the first quarter. On the court right now for the Suns, they've got Dillon Brooks, Devin Booker out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Malowich, and it's Novak in at the power forward.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Denver delivered quite a performance. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. Again! What an avalanche!
And as he continues to pile up the points, he is moving into elite company.
Creeping up on the 4th highest scoring season in league history. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair. Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
40 seconds left in the first. Austin's gone 2 for 2 from distance tonight. Green against Curry. Pass to Novak. It's stolen by Kuminga. MP outside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Malawatch. And no good. The dry spell continues. Pass to Curry. Back to MP. He shoots. And he hits the jumper for two. MP's got 34.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. It hasn't taken them... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight.
Free to they free all the guys. I done said it a lot, and it ain't the last time. I want her to be my ball. I don't care if she tall like a tree after.
Here's Green. We've got Bogdanovich. Podziemski out there with MP. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Barnes in at the 4.
Let me cook.
Brandon Podziemski out there with MP. Then it's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And when it comes to taking an offense out of... And here is Green. He had 25 points in his last game. We've got Bogdan Bogdanovich, Brandon Podziemski out there with MP. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Barnes in at the 4. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, Brian. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Brian, back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
Shot clock at 6. Well, Tim...
Waking up in a dream, sleepwalking on another big stage. You never heard peace till you hear people scream your name and you, son. I'm so far away from the place I used to be. Struggling usually. Look at the new me.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. MP out there with Podziemski. Then it's Barnes. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 6'3", the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And you think about the importance, RJ, of awareness and basketball IQ. What about players who don't have that? But he got it again. Sensational.
It's hard to understate just how special his season's been. This is something we see once in a generation.
He now has the 4th highest scoring season of all time. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Nurkic not holding back at all on that finish.
Phoenix has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Green, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
MP, that's for 2. Again, Golden State.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
For Phoenix, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. There's Green with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And what about the run this team is on? I mean, it's just incomprehensible. With all the ups and downs in the NBA, you have to be truly dominant to win 34 consecutive games.
And while this has been a legendary run, this group seems to have a gift of the collective mentality to know that all of these wins don't matter if they don't bring home the Larry O'Brien trophy. When the season is all said and done, it don't mean a thing if you ain't got that ring.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything.
Open the door for the hooligans. I come in and I've been moving in. Up in the mountains maneuvering. Talk like Two-Face, but it like Boosie. I'm not moving. Yo, this that new fake.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. On the floor for Phoenix, they've got Jalen Green. He's out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Robinson in at the 5.
And if they want to come up with a win...
Oh, big time! We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
And, Legs, you think back to a few decades ago, we had some fierce rivalries in this league. What constitutes a rivalry nowadays?
Well, BA, it's much more difficult to find those long-term heated rivalries like years past, and that's primarily because of the parity and player movement that we have in the league now.
And that one drops.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that. Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
The drive by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
What athletic ability from MP. Plenty of bounce in those legs.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. And the Suns also make...
And you think of the great shot creators? Richard, how underrated is footwork to what they do?
Oh, it's very underrated. It's not just big men. You look at guys like Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, even going back to Kobe Bryant. Great footwork will always enable you to get off your...
Pass to Nurkic. And Legs, one thing we're seeing more of these days, head coaches who weren't necessarily high-profile guys coming in.
Well, I do think when you walk into a locker room having played before, there is a level of credibility that's automatically there. But in the age of analytics, it's probably less important that a head coach be a former NBA player.
We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, we've got Mitchell Robinson, Devin Booker out there with Green. And it's done in at the 3. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and that's not to mention...
Why you all up in my business? Got my own LLC. Got these demons on me that wanna see me 60. I'm just telling how I feel, you know you so what you reap. Okay, bad, no, shawty on my ransom. Not just cause I'm handsome. Watch me get my bands up. Promise on my Whitney, can't make me call like 50. Got no type of chillin' till I got Richard Millie. These kids ain't got no feelings, they won't run with us.
The fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
And here's Green from the arc. Warriors with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 8 now.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
And so it's Phoenix with it. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
In that game, they were the enforcers, and they were also efficient. That's the kind of balance coaches look for.
It really showed you how together they were as a team, playing for one another.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to NP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how...
Going small with Barnes and Green as the post pair. Stephen Curry's out there with MP. And it's Moody in at the 3 slot. That's the Warriors' 5. One thing you hear players talking about after they've been in the league for a while, Richard, they say the game slows down. When did that happen for you?
For me, it was probably my 3rd year. The end of my 3rd year, the game started to slow down a little bit for me. I went from 9 points to 15 to 18. The game really slowed down in that 3rd year.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Denver delivered quite a performance. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel in any sport. You agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
On the floor for Phoenix, they've got Malawach, Devin Booker out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Novak in at the 4-man position. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness. Oh.
I can see them from a mile away. You can step my money about a mile away. I got 3 right like me, go with the rolls like a sharp face. And all of my call them Barbies. She looking back like I'm flexing, baby, no way. And lately I've been all day.
And as we are working our way towards the middle of the season, RJ, we have seen some surprises as well as our share of disappointment.
It doesn't take too long to see what is working for some teams and what is not working for some teams. But there has been a few surprises.
On the court for the Suns, we've got Devin Booker. Also Green out there. Dylan Brooks out there with Malowacz. And it's Novak in at the 4 slot. Here is Novak. Still scoreless. Green finds Booker. It's Novak from outside. The Warriors pull it in. And what about the run this team is on? I mean, it's just incomprehensible. With all the ups and downs in the NBA, you have to be truly dominant to win 34 consecutive games.
And while this has been a legendary run, this group seems to have a gift of the collective mentality to know that all of these wins don't matter if they don't bring home the Larry O'Brien trophy when the season is all said and done. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that ring.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Thanks, as always, Allie, for that great report. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to...
Oh, my
goodness, man. Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Green, 11 points in the game. Brooks with no one around. Off target with his 3. MP with it, now guarded by Booker. And that one drops. Green's got his first bucket of the night.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
.27 seconds left to play here in the half. Brooks outside. From past the arc, hits it from three-point range.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
MP kicks to Curry. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And here's Booker from the arc. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly.
Hey, where the sun go?
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court.
Okay, you know it's bad. I said, where the sun go?
Taking up the shot.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Phoenix Suns.
Jacking up that many wild threes, no coach is going to be giving you an earful.
Yeah, but who's calling the plays? Who can put the game plan together? Coach should be yelling in the mirror.
And the next topic to touch on, a look at which player. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at NP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And here are the Suns now. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. They've got Curry, Jonathan Kuminga out there with Butler. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. And it's also
16,000 square, 8 million up there, 2 million down here. When I was born, grandmama could see it. I be Bentley driven and very strategic.
Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, BA, the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington, but Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler.
Even better answer.
And so in the game for the Suns.
I'm excited for the end. You scared decorating your base. Lords in your precipitation.
They've got Devin Booker. Also Green out there. Dylan Brooks is out there with Malawach. And it's Novak in at the 4. And it's Green with from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Nuggets was lights out. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Graham.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Graham. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, BA, the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
And it's the Suns with the ball, following the score by Golden State. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one drops for him. Booker's got 7 points.
And that's part of why Booker is a real problem for defenses. He uses that mid-range, and it makes you have to cover all.
Like that.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Malawach. Devin Booker out there with Green. Then it's Brooks. And it's Novak in at the power forward position. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20-20-20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Denver delivered quite a performance. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And here is Brooks following the three-pointer by MP. 6 to shoot. Here's the screen. The Suns need to get a shot off. Novak misses.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
RJ, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, he is definitely a tone setter.
Yeah, Kevin, on the court and in the locker room, this man is tenacious. He lets you know exactly what he's thinking. Teams fear him, and sometimes his teammates do as well.
And here's Green outside. MP grabs the miss. Olsen's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pajemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. A three from MP. Hands it from downtown. Olsen's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Booker. Alley-oop try. And the rejection by MP. To the inside. Outside, Kuminga. And the Warriors tack on two more.
The assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Inside. And Jackson Davis gets it to go. Jackson Davis has got 14 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Brooks with no one around. Phoenix no good that time either.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly. And that...
Oh, I'm not eating it yet. I want some salad. Oh, we are on. Watching the servers. Well, it's not. It's not. Oh. I thought it'd be like just like a salad, but it's fine. I'll eat it. It's fine.
You want prosperity, but you don't want the changing. Real gold is wisdom, but you don't want that conversation. He said be doers of the word, so here's your demonstration. Wisdom prepared her table. I hope you got reservations. Revelation,
you have to go to the Friday service, right?
Teaches the early church and ain't no innovation. His temple's where he's returning, and that's no debate.
Mom, look again. Look again. That means that is sin service from today, Mama. It's not hot anymore.
It's not what?
Hot anymore.
It's not that cold. It's been hours now.
It's a little warm though.
Yeah, I cooked it about 6. No, it was finished
Wanna purify us by fire, give us a new desire.
Watch us in the work,
look aside of the muck and mire. If he could take me higher,
we put some meat in here, huh?
be the truth and every man a liar. Jesus spoke in the You say the Bible is deeper, you preaching to the choir.
Excuse me.
You're the spiritual temple priest, tabernacle too. The holy of holies where God dwells inside of you. And revelation means
Let's
destroy
see.
the veil. So we see God and restore man from where he fell.
What?
He ain't looking for converts, he looking for
What? What's the cheese in
disciples.
it?
Pick up your cross, get back what we lost, read your Bibles.
Huh? Yep. Tastes good. Mm. Just a little bit. Just a little.
You know,
Mom, is that eating out of
I
the
had to
container?
learn that
Excuse me.
it doesn't matter who we are, but who he is. But when he is inside of us, we slowly become how he is. Then it does matter who we are in him. Amen. Who is that moving around my house this late at night? This late at night.
Hey, my turn to do
Who is that
dishes.
sitting up on my couch with no night light?
I go before I go to bed, Mom.
A thief in the night.
Mom, you don't want any bugs, so you should put that away. But you're eating out of it.
That can't be right, cause this feel right.
Excuse me. Mom, why don't you hit your head?
Lord, is that you? Lord, is that you? Lord, Lord, is that you? Lord, is that you?
Oh, coming.
Lord,
Coming hot.
that's you. It's true. Yeah. Boss, I step in holiness. Keep me high above the vulture's nest. Soaring clouds with all these witnesses.
Oh, it's good though.
Voices loud, I use it as a gift. Body, mind, and soul, just take your pick. Sacrifice flesh in increments. Money, cars, and clothes, they're chasing it. My only goal is righteousness. Oh, they're moving around my house this late at night. This late at night.
Ooh.
Oh, they're sitting up on my couch with
I'm
no
taking it, Mom.
night.
Well, I see steam coming out of it, so yeah.
Yeah.
You're supposed to have steam coming out of it.
Yeah. That can't be right, cause this feels right. Yeah. Is that you?
Cause that's how you can tell it's hot, Mom. When steam comes out of it, that's what tells you when it's hot.
Lord, is that you? Lord, is that you? Lord, that's you. It's true. Yeah. Yeah.
We pray to thee, our God, this day for the blessings you provide. But from ashes to ashes and from dust to dust, so it must be. But keep this woman, O King of Kings, beneath thy almighty wings. O God, the spirit of all our joys, the cause of our delights, the glory of our darkest nights, the comfort of times like these.
Sit them down, just sit them next to me. Going hard like Jesus 33. Eat this revelation recipe. Look up top, you'll see your destiny. Kill this flesh and what is left of me. Give me glory, that's the best of me. Open up, I pray that you can see. And when you see, you'll be like, yeah, yeah, holy life, you see what's coming in. You look happy, I can see your grin. Feel the peace you feel it from within. They're the world, we do not run with them. They think they're better than gossiping on who is less than them. Don't fall in that, cause God be testing them. Good or bad, the judgment's coming in. Yeah, yeah, blooming up like flowers in the summer. Hearing God like rain with sounds of thunder. Poetry holy for me to wonder. In the scriptures deep, we're going under. Word of God and grafting in the flesh. Epistles written down with every step. Heaven's
open, treasures out the chest. Demons come, we do not call a vet. Antichrist will come out from amongst them. Someone here must have the devil on them. Take dominion, Christ is your cousin. Same character and function.
Now here's Green. He's got 11. And when we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
Kuminga is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's MP. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Denver delivered quite a performance. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great report there, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Nails it from three. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Will Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
The Suns shooting only 23% so far. Outside, Green, pass to Brooks. Inside, here's Booker, and Booker with the jam.
Yeah, full force behind that jam. D-Book looking to send a message.
It's Podziemski on the wing, outside Butler. The drive by MP, and MP throws it down hard.
Oh, it is nice to be young. MP.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now Booker, he's got 11. And here is Green. Right side Booker. Just 5 on the clock. That one doesn't drop.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
The Suns shooting 41% since halftime. Brooks with it. 6 points for him. Outside for Booker. Booker missing again.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Well, Tim, one of the more freakish athletes in the league is Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, Brian, he is electric in transition. His skill level and IQ are still developing, but it's really hard to put a ceiling on his potential.
We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, B.A. That's just not fair.
From deep, MP. Good! That's another bucket. That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
MP against Booker.
A minute 50 left in the third quarter of the game. Pajemski out there with MP. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's Butler. And it's Kuminga in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Green. Pass to Malawach. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Malawach has got 6 points.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Richard, as a Phoenix native, who would you say is the greatest player in Suns history?
There's a round mound that comes to my mind, but I have to go with the MVP Steve Nash, who won it twice. But there's still a case for Devin Booker, but he's still adding to it.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Denver delivered quite a performance. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Suns shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. Pass to Malawach. Green deciding where to go with it. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker against Alston. No good that time.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Warriors ahead, running away with it. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next.
What does love got to do with it, like Ike Turner? So much memories, sometimes it's hard for me to...
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And 1 quarter to... for the Warriors. MP comes in for Moses Moody.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what... didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against the...
Baseline, melodies, got me in a chokehold. All day, all night, can't we?
In the Genesis homilies. Don't forget my apologies. Yeah, in the Genesis homilies. Don't forget my apologies. This is not a game.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
It's safe to say they have dominated.
What? Yes. Okay, I'll call him tomorrow. I'm gonna give it to him. See what you just said. Well, we done.
Here's Alston.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done.
The fame, the relationship, what we call love is nothing. If we don't have everything, everything is God.
Covered.
Love, connection, completion, is the Lord. In the Genesis homily, forgive my apologies.
Now Booker. Harrison Barnes out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Draymond Green. Then it's MP. And it's Shed in a 2-guard. That's the Warriors 5.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Well, they have finally found something that's working, but it's against a defense that clearly has let up since they have the lead.
Here's MP. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Clock at 6. Pass to Barnes. Lets it go from deep. Shed, that's good.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Here's Malawat. No good. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Tim Legler out.
I screwed up, had no trust, faith had evaporated. Can't have the mind of Christ when your head is decapitated. Fornication, killing my life alongside the masturbation. What's the difference when I'm still fighting the beast? They take it out on people around me when they would see it. Believing nothing evil about me, I was conceited, so stubborn I can't receive it. So everybody retreating, living in this condition. I'm making simple decisions, pretending I was a Christian, but I had different intentions. Cause my intent was malicious. I thought the sin was delicious. Thought me and Jesus had tension, so I was never repentant. Never admitting all the conviction that I was filled. Just cause I didn't know me, he had that in his will. But still I had him, he delivered me from my guilt. But just cause you delivered, don't mean that you can't be tempted. Still, no realm.
We went back. We did have to close we're running out without extending us. We'll work on it. I'll come up to get our
Came up with older brothers that's gangsters. Gave my heart to some female strangers. Teenage alcoholics.
That's way more complicated math than I was expecting. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, good one.
I just tried and I think
You have great fans here, Skylar. I like the family atmosphere.
Yes, management takes it very seriously and so do we.
Generally, they vibe. It's a big win, but I think it's game right So my family is really into pigs. I'm surprised you didn't realize it, Skylar.
Oh, go close it. You get
I
way
thought
better
that's
supply of
expand
eggs.
more than slightly better.
Fine, honestly. Oh, and you
That's
freeze
a
that
little
shit.
intense.
Just,
We
like
are
they'll
at
double up and then
49,
freeze it.
so
Just a portion. Not at all. You have the economics with your head over. Give it them. You're welcome. So remember,
Shake my faith. Cause when a heathen come running home, I know you gonna love me. You wake me up from my sleep. Gonna love me more than enough. Cause I know you gonna tell me that I'm close to your heart. Gonna tell me that I'm not too far. Gonna love me. You wake me up from my sleep. Gonna love me more than enough. Cause I know you gonna tell me that I'm close to your heart. Gonna tell me, tell me. Even when you see me run, hurting the mood at the time, feel like the prodigal son. You wait on us, wait on us, wait on. Love me, you wake me up from my sleep. Gonna love me more than enough, 'cause I know you gonna tell me that I'm close to your heart. Gonna tell me that I'm not too far. Gonna love me, you wake me up from my sleep. Gonna love me more than enough, 'cause I know you gonna tell me that I'm close to your heart. Gonna tell me,
okay. 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 Okay.
Good, MP?
Get after it.